So Tommy, what have you been doing for the past few months?
Getting itchy feet, getting ready to go out on the Swan Yamaha. It's one of those things for a rider. It's a long time, waiting to get back riding again and just to get back into the flow of it. But been hearing some good things back from the team. The bike looks mega, and things are starting to materialise. People can say this and say that, but now the team are coming up with the goods, and I'm totally over the moon with the signing. Really, the team's good, and the bikes are looking even better than I expected. So now I just want to get testing.
There's obviously a lot of talk about the new Yamaha. When will you ride it for the first time?
Hopefully we're going to be out by the end of February. I know we've got a test scheduled. It's probably going to be one of those cold tests down in the south of Spain. People always say, "God, it must be nice out there in Spain in the heat," but I tell you now, it's always still cold, and hopefully we get a dry test. I know last year we had some snow, so fingers crossed we'll go out there and get a nice bit of testing done and see what this Yamaha R1's all about.
The team have obviously collected the bikes from Italy. What kind of feedback have you had from them?
So far, really good. It's one of those things you never really know what to expect when someone said this is going to be a full factory team. But I knew from the start, once I had the first meeting with Andy Smith, the managing director of UK, he's now gone up a few steps. He's one of the top men at Yamaha. So I knew from the word go that Sean and the team and Yamaha were going to put something good together. And to get the pictures sent through, via text from my chief technician Mick Shanley was nice. We got some good pictures back through, and it all started to happen. And I know the boys are working hard now, getting the engines right and getting them where we need to be. But in all, we know we've got a good package. It's now just making it work right and making it work around the British tracks.
Testing's obviously going to be the first time you get to ride the bike. What kind of expectations have you got for your first ride out?
Well, I mean, at the moment, people could probably say who's going to be the main threat at the moment, the championship, who's going to be on the pace. But the good thing with BSB this year is most of the riders are moving teams, except for Kianari. He's going to be probably the one to beat at the moment. But all I know is I've signed for a good team, competitive bike, and we just missed out on the championship last year, and it come down to the last race. So I'm fighting fit. I've had a few fitness tests the other day, and feeling very good and confident, but never overconfident. We just need to get out there, get some good tests, and be ready for that cold Brands Hatch.
So other than itchy feet, what have you been up to recently?
People say, have you been chilling out, what have you been doing, you've been on holiday? And no, the question is I haven't. I've not been away on holiday, not been away for a break, which is sometimes good and bad. I mean, at the end of the season I was busy again sorting out deals for 2011, negotiating sponsorship and just getting everything put in place. But I've just been busy doing my graphic design work and really negotiating sponsors, doing proposals for certain sponsors and getting myself ready, getting myself fit, and I'm just ready to go now. I want to start the season strong and this year finish it strong and hopefully win it for myself and Swan Yamaha.
You mentioned you got some new sponsors. Who are those and what products do they have?
Well, the new sponsor that's on board this year is KGN Pillinger. They're a pumping company, and they're a local company to me, which is always nice. Getting someone on board which is new in the sport and a local company. So hopefully we can work with each other and build our relationship. But I've still got the same sponsors, which are Ventaxia, Corporate FX, and Shoei BKS. It's good to have all these people on board and supporting me and helping me with my ambition, and that's to win the British Championship next year.
There was also a rumour that you've been racing on four wheels recently, some go-karting. How did that pan out?
Yeah, it was good. It's always good to get out and get riding again. I mean, for me, I've not been out on my motocross bike recently, which is a bit of a downer. I've had to repair the engine, so a lot of money spent there trying to get the bike ready. I've got it working now and up and running, but we've been out go-karting a fair few times. We've done an endurance the other day, and it was all good fun. It's good to be back out racing, whatever it may be, 4 wheels, 2 wheels, on a snowboard, whatever. I want to get out and keep active, and it's good to be racing, but I want to be back racing on the grid in the BSB.
And you mentioned Keo obviously is the only rider that hasn't really sort of changed teams. How do you think some of the other riders are going to fare with the new manufacturers they've swapped?
For the championship this year, it's exciting. It's exciting for the public because there's a lot of new riders involved, riders coming back, and different nationalities. It's more of a European, if not a world championship now. You've got some good riders involved and good top teams that they're riding for. So it's never going to be easy. And you know, all I just will keep saying to myself is I've signed for a good team. I've got a great bunch of guys behind me, and hopefully we can do the job this year. It's as I said, it's not going to be easy, but nothing is now. So we'll just get some testing underway. You know, at end of February, come back strong, and you know, everyone's out there. Everyone's got 2 arms and 2 legs, and we're all doing the same job. So I'll just be fighting fit, hopefully after testing, and come back strong for the first round.